inaugurated the Pending Bills Verification Committee in November 2023. The committee received a total of 94,997 pending bills claims valued at Kenya shillings 662.3 billion. Analysis of the pending bill claims submitted by MDAs is ongoing. The general public has been given an opportunity to submit any pending bill claims owed by the national government. The committee is expected to complete its work and submit a report by October 2024 for implementation within the fiscal framework. Fifth, the national assets and inventory management reforms. Mr. Speaker, the National Treasury has initiated reforms geared towards automating assets and inventory management in MDAs as well as county governments. In this regard, the National Treasury will operationalize the assets and inventory management modules of IFMIS, with the module of all MDAs scheduled to launch and go live in July 2024. The rollout of county governments will commence thereafter. These reforms will enable the accounting officers to have visibility of all assets and inventory under their control and facilitate optimal assets utilization. Sixth, let me turn to financial sector reforms. Mr. Speaker, the Kenya banking sector remains stable, resilient, and continues to play its role in mobilizing funds and channeling them to deserving productive economic sectors and activities. The banking sector remained profitable. Credit from commercial banks to the private sector stood at around 6.9% in terms of growth in April 2024 and has benefited key sectors of the economy. The Financial Inclusion Fund, popularly known as the Hustler Fund, and the de-risking of lending to the MSMEs through the Credit Guarantee Scheme have facilitated additional lending to the MSME sector. Mr. Speaker, to position the banking sector to effectively play its role in Kenya's socio-economic transformation, 3 recent reforms have been implemented. First, the licensing and oversight of digital credit providers to address inherent challenges, including the high cost of credit, unethical debt collection, inadequate disclosures and lack of transparency, breach of data privacy, and abuse of personal information. As at the end of March 2024, 51 digital credit providers have been licensed. Secondly, on climate change, the CBK in April 2024 issued draft Kenya Green Finance Taxonomy for public participation that will serve as a tool to classify whether particular economic activities are green or environmentally sustainable and serve as a guide for banking sector and other market participants in making informed investment decisions or financing decisions. Third, to eliminate money laundering and vulnerability in the banking sector, the CBK has revised the anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism and proliferation of financing, and a supervisory framework has been implemented so that the risk-based supervision is enacted